Hello, you are welcome again to another edition of the Wundef Show. Today we are going to talk to Mrs. Louisa Amoah. Louisa Amoah is the Executive Director for Girls Shall Grow, a non-governmental organization which is headquartered in Obuasi. And she has been doing so much great things in Obuasi, helping these girls to find themselves, to be able to identify who they are. And we are going to talk to her about how she started this NGO and how far they have come. You're welcome, Louisa.
Thank you very much.
So you decided to call your organization Girls Shall Grow.
Yes.
Why Girls Shall Grow?
Of course, girls shall grow.
Yes,
Girls,
we know everybody grows. Yes.
If you're a girl, you definitely grow. But what kind
Okay.
of girl, what kind of woman are you going to be?
Okay.
You know? So that kind of awesome touch in your life tomorrow, the kind of woman you want to see in your life.
Okay.
That is what I'm trying to help them get.
Okay.
So that is what brought about the name Girls Shall Grow.
So the greeting is
Girls today.
Girls today.
Awesome women tomorrow.
Awesome women tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. And so how many years now since you started Girls Shall Grow?
Almost, well, just 1 year.
Just a year.
Yes.
And how many?
Last
Okay.
year, February.
All right.
Yes.
And how many events have you organized so far? Workshops for these girls?
5 events. Yes, 5.
And the year has not even ended.
No, we still have some to go before the year ends.
So averagely, in one of during these your workshops, how many girls do you get?
The last one we had a greater number was like 240 something girls.
Wow.
Yeah, it was more than 200, almost 250.
Wow.
That was the bead making training.
And they are all in Obuasi here.
They are all in Obuasi. They are all in Obuasi.
Wow. So the last event workshop was about beast training.
Yes,
for these girls.
yes.
Okay. So can you take us through the previous events, the previous workshop, what they were about?
Oh, the first one was on building their self-esteem.
Okay.
I realized that if you give them a role, you know, act like something, they were so much afraid of the environment. So I decided to break that.
Okay.
And so the workshop was on self-esteem, loving yourself, who you are, accepting yourself, so that you can take charge of the environment wherever you are and act the way you want to. And that was the first one. And the second one was reproductive health.
All right.
And basically, surprisingly, the girls were asked of the expectation before the program.
Okay.
And at the end of the program, they all came out to say that the expectations were met.
Wow.
Educating them about sex, marriage, relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. And the third one was on career guidance.
And was that last year?
That was last year, December.
Oh, okay.
We basically have a program every quarter. Last December was the career guidance.
Okay.
Which brought about so many professions on board.
All right.
Educating them and guiding them as to what course to study to get to what they want to be in future.
How many professionals did you get that day?
Like 8.
Wow.
It was wonderful. It was awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. And the last but not the least was the big training, like I was talking about.
Okay. That was this year.
This year.
Okay.
That was in May.
Okay.
And then we just had not long ago. That one was a collaboration with G-Rock. There was a climate fun fair.
Okay.
It really came to educate. Even that one we included all the boys because it was really educative.
Okay.
They came to educate us about the environment, how to maintain, how to keep it, and I mean everything about the climate.
Oh, okay.
And encouraging us to use solar.
Where did you get your motivation from? Because I don't know. Usually, you know, NGOs. The greatest problem of running an NGO is how to get funding for your event.
Yeah.
So even before we come to how you were able to fund your event, let's look at your motivation. Why did you decide to start Girls Shall Grow?
You know that every vision is driven by passion.
Okay.
Every vision is passion born.
Right.
If you have the love to extend a helping hand to someone, pushed me to doing this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the love, because I had an encounter with one of the girls. I realized that she needed nothing but a shoulder to lean on.
Oh, okay.
I then extended a hand and she came herself. Not only her, about 2, 3, 4 girls. So I decided to bring all of them together.
Okay.
And from time to time, encouraging them, psyching them, trying to
Okay.
charge them to be who they really want to be.
Wow.
Yes.
So basically, that's the motivation.
That is the motivation.
So
the love
how-
to extend a helping hand.
How do you fund your projects, your workshops? Because you said last year, the last event you organized was a bees making workshop, where you trained over 240 girls in Obuasi. Where did you get the money to organize such an event?
It was God. I would say it was God who provided through friends.
Okay.
So benevolence from friends and family in and outside Obuasi.
Okay.
Yeah. We are hoping to partner with organizations who could really support us, move forward, so that we don't kill our vision. In fact, this vision cannot be killed.
Okay.
We have to, because I know when God gives a vision, He makes provision for the vision.
Okay.
Yeah, and so to come, money will come. I know.
So currently, your source of funding is basically from friends and family members, people who feel like supporting.
Outside of Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are some friends outside Ghana who want to support a worthy cause.
Oh, okay.
So anytime I inform them that, hey, we're about to do something, they will go like, oh, Louisa, I have to add this, get this. I put everything together. And my husband also is a great supporter.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What do you seek to achieve with Girls Shall Grow?
Like I said initially, I want to be part of their lives tomorrow.
Okay.
Their formative life, it matters to me.
Okay.
Now, to see the kind of woman they want to be tomorrow, it takes a lot.
Okay.
You need to be formed, you need to be trained, you need to be coached, you need to be mentored. You understand? And so my main motive is to mentor them into that awesome woman who they would want to be. Okay. By getting them on board in every activity that would help them to get there. Okay. For example, asking them to take leadership roles, small, lead this program. Come and say opening prayer, scare someone to the core. Okay. But now, since we started, the girls are really coming out. Now they are not scared to take out responsibilities given to them at all. Wow.
So who qualifies to be a member of Girls Shall Grow?
Any girl from the age of 12 to 18. But I have plans of, basically right now is for the basic school, let's say, and the secondary schools. I have plans of penetrating into the tertiary institution. When we have fully gained grounds. Okay. And when all doors open, we will just go through the tertiary institutions and affect them too. They also need to be affected.
Wow. You are still watching the Wundef show. I'm here with Mrs. Louisa Amoah, and we are discussing about her life, how she started Girls Shall Grow, and the future that she wishes for Girls Shall Grow. Let's go for a very short break. We'll be back soon. Hello, you're welcome back to the Wundef show. I'm still here with Mrs. Louisa Amoah, the Executive Director for Girls Shall Grow, and we are looking at how she came out with Girls Shall Grow and how far they have come. So, Louisa,
yes.
How did you even start Girls Shall Grow? Because usually it's very difficult starting an NGO.
It's not easy.
Yes. So, how did you start yours? At least it could inspire other people who wish to also start their own non-governmental organizations.
You know, I dreamt. I was dreaming about it, but how to start it, and like I said. And so one day I told my husband that no, after interacting with these girls, I think I should start this, or do I have to start this? Okay. And so, and a friend on my staff, I was discussing, who is a very close friend, he's like a brother to me. Okay. I was discussing with almost everything. Then one day he told me, Louisa, start it. Just start. Then I told him, I don't have money to start. Then he said, no, you don't need money to start this, just start it. Okay. So we started with 7 girls. Okay. That day, we had a meeting. I told them what we intend to do, what our vision is, and all that. Okay. The next meeting, we actually meet every Friday. Okay. The next meeting, we increased to like 18 girls. Wow. We were growing gradually. Okay. Our third meeting was like 75 girls. Oh. You see, because when they go, they tell them what they like. Oh, okay. When they go, they tell them, and they keep spread. I was not doing any publicity. Okay. I was not paying any money for anyone to advertise anything for me. But from what the girls came to learn, they decided to share with their friends. Okay. And they also thought it's wise to come and join. Oh, okay. Basically, we have like 200 and over girls.
So you started from one school?
From one school.
And now you have kids from
All schools in Obuasi.
In Obuasi.
Yes.
Wow.
All
wow.
schools in Obuasi.
Wow. Do you intend extending this project to other regions?
In fact, we have plans of to all the regions in Ghana.
Okay.
And even beyond.
Oh,
because
okay.
it's like we Africans have a peculiar system.
Okay.
When it comes to girl child, is the girl
the problems
child
are universal,
everywhere.
you know. Okay.
And so we have plans of moving outside Ghana area.
Oh, okay.
We are planning.
Wow. So from 7 kids to over 200 kids.
Yes.
From one school
to different other schools.
Yes, a whole lot of schools in Obuasi.
Yes.
And you are still able for more to even move outside Obuasi and even outside Ghana.
Ghana, sure.
Wow, that's really visionary. Because having such a a very sharp focus on where you want an organization to go is, usually in the formation of organizations, people find it very difficult at the onset because they don't know how to start. And less than a year, or let's say about a year, you could increase from 7 to over 200. I
think my background as a teacher also helped a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've been with the kids. I've been with them. I've been in the system for over a decade now.
Oh, okay.
I teach French. I start mentoring your kids in French. Don't worry.
I hear. When they come out, I'll bring them to you.
Yeah, just bring them. And so my background as a teacher really contributed.
So you started from your own school?
From my own school.
Okay.
Before it extended to the neighboring schools.
Okay.
Then to other schools, which is not in the same town.
So is Girls Shall Grow registered?
It is duly registered as a non-governmental organization.
I learned you were at Ghana's Most Beautiful some years ago.
Oh, wow. How did you get that information, Charles? You have reminded me of something I hardly talk about.
Yeah, so which year was that?
That was 2008.
Oh, okay. So which region were you representing?
I represented Western region, and by the name Efwa, that's my name.
Wow.
My local name.
Oh, okay.
In fact, that has really added a lot to what I'm doing now.
Oh, okay.
But before you can go for that, before you can go for the reality show, they ask of a project you would want to embark on when you win.
Okay, and what was the project?
My project was to take care of the vulnerables in the society, especially girls. And it is now, that was way
2008. And 10 years later, in 2018, you started something so big.
It came to fruition.
So, how was the experience like? At the Ghana's Most Beautiful. In the house, how was the experience like?
It was also, I happened to be the house captain when I was there.
Oh, okay.
But surprisingly, I was the first to be evicted, so I have to talk about this. I didn't plan to be evicted on the first day,
What makes you think you were evicted? After you were evicted, you sat down, you tried to analyze things.
No, before
as a house captain and first eviction.
Charles, before I even came out, may his soul rest in peace, Efo Kojo.
Okay.
He was one of the stand judges for Ghana's Most Beautiful. Okay. He made me aware that Efo, you are beautiful, your looks and all that, but you are not adding anything to the competition.
Oh, okay.
And so we need to save someone and ask you to go because you had votes than someone. And so I was like, what? Can this one tell me this?
You had the votes.
I had the votes.
But the things you are not adding any value to the.
What the
so you had to go.
I had to go.
So the hope of Western region Western region was just dashed within the first week.
I tell you, though I wept.
Seriously.
I really wept.
Were you then a teacher?
I was then a teacher. I was still a teacher. I wept, huh? But that was then.
But how was the reception like when you returned to Western region?
Oh, can you imagine? I actually was then teaching in Kumasi.
Okay.
So the whole community, and that was my first station. The whole community welcomed me. It was wow. I was like, what?
After just one week, you eviction and.
It was not 1 week.
Okay.
I stayed in the house for like 4 weeks.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it more.
So it was after 4 weeks that they started the eviction process.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The night we had the fashion show.
Okay.
Even my catwalking was not the best. Yeah. That confidence was not there, but not today. But now if they ask me to get to the stage, brother.
But I believe some of these things have helped you enough so that you've gotten enough experience to share with the kids?
I would use the word exposure.
Okay.
I've been exposed to so many things.
Okay.
And that I'm using really to help the kids.
Okay.
So once you're exposed, it can never die out of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an experience you've been exposed to.
Yeah. So that is what is actually coaching me to coach these girls.
So if somebody asks you today that what is the key to successfully running an NGO?
That passion should drive you.
Okay.
If you want to do it because somebody is doing, you might end up being the counter.
Because I know a lot of people are running NGOs because of money.
Oh, that is true. If I should tell you what money I put in, I had to surrender all my insurances and all that, my investment, because I wanted to get it started. I wanted to start well too.
Okay.
So I was not thinking about whether money is coming or not. No.
Wow.
So if you really want to start something, the passion should drive you. If the passion drives you with the help of God, Master, you go. You really go. And you know, when passion is driving you, you do what needs to be done.
Okay.
You don't beat about the bush.
Okay.
You understand?
You don't want to show off.
No.
Because you don't have to prove anybody a point. You're just doing what you are passionate. Yes, what needs to be done.
Passionate about.
Okay.
And that is it.
So if an NGO is started without passion, it will die.
It will definitely die. Well, it may not. You know, we have what we call learning process.
Okay.
Someone could also start without the passion, but along
the line, maybe.
Or along the line.
Okay.
If the person is willing to learn from other NGOs.
Okay.
Or other bigger people. If I say bigger people, I mean some people who are way ahead of him or her. I'm sure the person could also make it.
Because I know a lot of people who start NGO purposely for their financial benefit. So if there's no funding, no workshops. If there are no funding, no events. If there are no funding, no trainings.
That means that the passion was not there.
Okay.
The call to do it never came. You understand?
Yeah.
If you have been called to do it, like I told you initially, that God gives the vision and He makes provision.
Okay.
I don't care using all my money, my salary to do it, because I know that at the end of the day, a life is being impacted.
Oh, okay.
Someone is getting something.
Okay.
As a child is learning something which is going to affect her life today and tomorrow.
Wow.
That is it.
Well,
I really want to be part of their future.
Where do you see girls shall go in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years?
Yes.
Like I told you, we want to penetrate through all the regions, to the tertiary levels, and even outside Ghana.
Okay.
For the wonderful things God is doing through us or with us, we can't keep it all to ourselves.
Okay.
We need to extend, widen our tentacles. So we would go. We have plans of going to the tertiary next year, God willing. Yes, and you know that.
Yeah, that's big, you know, tertiary.
God, a passion is driving us, we shall definitely get there.
Let's know, you know, if you have a website or any social media handles that people can follow.
Yes, we have a website, girlshallgo.org.
Okay.
You can visit us and you know much about us, about our events, our vision, our aims, our plans, and everything.
And do you have a Facebook page?
Oh, sure, we do.
Okay.
Girl shall grow.
Girl shall grow.
Girl shall grow.
Any final advice for our viewers?
If you are watching and you are passionate to start something, just go ahead and start. If you are passionate about it, if you have that calling to do it, don't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes.
Okay.
Start now. You can start in your... I don't have an office. I operate in my room. And I come out and meet the girls. And it is working out. I know one day we'll get an office. So if you want to start something, just go ahead and start. Believe in yourself and you shall get there.
What kind of support do you need?
Financial support.
Okay.
Financial support is very, very key. Because without money, so many things you have on the table to do cannot be achieved. You understand? And so we really need money.
So how many girls are you expecting in your December event?
Over 300 girls.
Over 300 girls. Yes. And you know, approximately how much are you budgeting for such an event?
Over 10,000.
Over 10,000 Ghana cedis. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We shall get there.
Thank you very much, Louisa, for coming on the Wundef show today. We really appreciate your company today. You've really done very well. And, you know, we know a lot of people have been inspired by your passion to change the lives of girls in Obuasi and even
beyond.
Yes, and beyond.
Yes.
Thank you very much for watching another edition of the Wundef Show. Today we have been having a very wonderful chat with Mrs. Louisa Amoah, the Executive Director for Girls Shall Grow. We will come your way again next week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more other videos. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.